I think that when you run towards things that are hard and when you run towards things that other people maybe are hesitant to do or are kind of afraid of for one reason or another, you're giving yourself a purpose and you're giving yourself kind of a meaningful pathway forward in your life, because those are the situations where you can have the most impact and do the most good.
Honestly, it comes back to the Christian walk. Being able to draw back on that as you were dealing with the complications, the issues that come up wherever you're employed. Harding prepares you to do that.
I think probably every university would say that we have really good curriculum and really good courses, but I think something that sets Harding apart is the individualized research attention that the students get. So right now we're sitting out at the Gillum Biological Research Station. There's a lot of research that happens out here. A lot of students come out here as part of class lab experiences, but then there's also students in our department and in other departments that do independent research projects out here that ultimately sometimes result in publication in scientific journals. Those students here at the Gillum Biological Research Station were able to get really great research experience, really great experience with these skills that set them apart from their peers as they're sort of applying for these jobs, these technician jobs that then can lead into more graduate type positions.
So there were 3 of us from Harding who went to that internship at ArcBest, and it was pretty clear from the beginning that we had a leg up over some of the other schools. Being prepared like that, it makes you a better teammate, because I didn't feel like I was dragging the team down. I felt like I had a lot to contribute, and I could help others who maybe didn't have as much technical skill because they hadn't had the classes that I had that had really prepared me well.
My next step is I'm going to go work at Lockheed Martin, which is a aerospace missiles defense place, and I'm going in the Fort Worth area, and I'm going to be working in logistics, specifically with the F-35. I've been prepared for a position like this through those other classes, such as like ME Lab and other classes that make me get up and present myself and present my findings and to learn how to find different trends.
In a lot of ways, I've been taught how to present myself in a professional way. And so like the way you carry yourself, in a lot of ways, I've been taught how to just be prepared for the world and like the setting out there, because that's what they need. A lot of people hire you based on how professional you look. And also, I've been provided with a lot of resources and people to talk with, like the career center. I go there a lot of times to just gain help to how to write my resume, what I need to include and what not to include. And I really enjoyed that. I've been prepared in so many ways.
I think I picked Harding mostly because when I talked to the students at other schools and at Harding, the problems that students at Harding were having seemed to be much smaller in magnitude than at other colleges. I think that Harding does a really good job of attending to everyone's needs and making sure people have what they need and have good opportunities in kind of every aspect of what they're doing here.
It's the Christian background, the Christian life, the hospitality. I have an open door policy in my office. So walk in. I'll put down what I'm doing and we'll talk about everything from getting engaged to the homework problem. It is developing those types of relationships.
I know several of my students, what their personal interests are, or their hobbies, or if they're a member of an athletic team, I'm able to go support them in that way. I've had, just in this last week, students from my research lab over to my house to share a meal. And then, because Harding is a university that's focused on God and Christ-centered, I'm able to not only have them over to my house, but also pray with them and invest in them in their lives in that way too. I care about them academically, I care about them spiritually, and I think it's really easy to invest in students at a place like Harding where those sorts of things are encouraged.